Welcome back to Dead Gentry, where we uncovered the stories behind the collectibles that time left behind. Today, we're stepping into the world of vintage G.I. Joe with an incredible look inside an Originals Lifetime collection decades in the making. We'll look into the history that transformed G.I. Joe into America's first action figure. We'll explore the pieces that collectors still search for today, and along the way, we'll talk with a passionate collector whose shelves are packed with memories, stories, and some truly remarkable finds. Whether you're a longtime G.I. Joe fan, an Action Man enthusiast, or simply curious about vintage toys, there's something here for every collector. So grab your dog tags, settle in, and join us as we uncover what time left behind. You've crossed into Dead Gentry. Let's explore a lifetime of G.I. Joe collecting and hang out with our friend Terry.
Oh, there's a little puppy dog.
Likes the puppy home.
You can play with the puppy.
Like I said, she'll eventually calm down.
Wow. Oh, look at the dude crawling.
Wow. How long have you been collecting? Since you were a kid?
No. It starts with this one. My wife's aunt likes gambling.
Okay.
So we went to Reno. And while we were there, they saw an antique store. And I always thought, because I had one when I was a kid, this is my era when I was a kid. And this one was in the store.
Ooh.
And it was $185, and I didn't know how much they were worth. I pulled out my phone, and it seemed reasonable.
Yeah.
So I got this one. This is the classic. This is the uniform he came in and everything. It's the classic Arnie, brown-haired guy. And then I thought, we went to take care of her mother in upstate New York, in the middle of New York. And during the day, I would go hiking around this small town called Herkimer. Walking around New York, this little town, and I wouldn't it be cool if I could find an antique store here that had another one?
Nice.
And wouldn't it be kind of neat if it could be in the Navy?
Right.
There it is.
And
that's
I ran
that
into
one. And that was in New York.
Those are in
In
good
a
shape,
Navy uniform.
too. Yeah.
It was like the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
That's how it
Called
works.
your shot.
I
Yeah.
thought they all came with brown hair.
Yeah.
But then I realized this one had black hair. So then I started doing research. And it turns out the president of Hasbro was walking down the street, looked in the window of the store, and saw one of these.
Oh,
a
one of
fully
the.
articulated wooden mannequin. Yeah. So
He just wants
this was the inspiration for these.
Interesting. Nice.
They introduced them at a trade show, a toy trade show in New York City, thinking, and a lot of people said boys would never play with dolls.
Action figures.
They coined that phrase, action figures, to go with
Nice.
them.
Yeah.
That's when the first action figure.
Right.
That's right. And they even made retail outlets sign a contract that said they would not call them dolls. And so they made these for Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. That's what
Is it
flags
one a
are.
year starting in 1960? Was it one a year?
No, all these were 1964.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
The 1965 version. They actually reproduced them later in the 80s and stuff like that, and you can really tell the difference.
Wow.
And I take license with their uniforms. I'm not a purist, so it's kind of artistic license there. And then in 1966, they decided to come out with the foreign soldiers. And this is the face that they think is a typical European and Russian, except during the war that was the Soviet Union. And I tried to make their battle flags exactly what they technically were. And so this one's the Soviet Union battle flag. I'm kind of upset with the Russians right now.
Yeah.
Ukraine was part of the Soviet Union during World War II.
Uh-huh.
So he's a Ukrainian, and that's why the flag.
There you go.
Right on.
And then Hasbro sold a license to a group in England, and they don't have GIs in England. So they renamed him Action Man.
Oh.
Instead of G.I. Joe's actually.
This one here represents Great Britain. And I decided to make him the Royal Navy. And the way you got a Royal Navy uniform was you had to get an Action Man uniform from England.
And then put it on
See
it.
the hat and everything is different.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then Australia.
Oh my gosh.
And then
The hat in the Australia.
my two politically incorrect G.I. Joes is the Japanese one with the Japanese battle flag and the German.
That's the German.
And the German found and they debated, do we release a German stormtrooper G.I. Joe? These are desk flags. They're, and if you look at the Europeans here, the brown, black, red, black.
Yeah.
Just like the original release.
The original release.
Then in 1967,
I know, right?
they came out with that.
I know that one.
And so you're saying she's like the most rare to find.
The most rare to find. It was a flop.
Yeah.
The boys didn't want to play with it, and the girls didn't want one because, you know, and Barbie was competing and all that. And she was really not
Hi, baby.
all that attractive, I guess. Let's see if I could find one.
Why didn't they make her attractive? Look at this. This is cool.
Oh, that makes sense.
Look at it. Wow. That's a gap.
Anyway, they
Look at the little
They're all in such
phone.
good shape too, which is
Well, he made them nice.
yeah.
He made them nice. Were any of them scruffy and you had to clean them up?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
You want to walk a ball? You need a puppy? Yeah, puppy. Alright.
there's some cracks in them too, which is normal.
The plastic gets old.
I did some touch up on their hair and everything. I tried to get the best deal for each one I could get, but in the best condition, and everything from here on is eBay.
Yeah, that's what you have to resort to when you get serious. Yeah.
When
Why are all their hats plastic except for this one?
They're hats.
Yeah. And then this one's fancy.
Yeah, yeah. And this, that
that
one's
one's
real.
fancy.
That's real GI Joe.
That's crazy.
Like this helmet here. I got that, and the whole uniform.
Oh my gosh.
The uniform sucked. So I was able to. I got a new uniform for him. This is more accurate. That's what they were.
Where do you get the other uniforms to switch them with?
Some of them were GI Joe. Some of them came with them, and like I said, like the Japanese one, I didn't like how that one was either. So this is actually the uniform
okay,
they would
Lulu.
use in the Japanese Navy. The people that were the maintenance crews for the airplanes, and you see their dog tags that says foreign,
Oh yeah.
and these are domestic.
Oh Lou.
Leave the people alone. I'm happy with all of these. They're
Yeah,
not
me
perfect.
too.
It's my collection, you know.
Yeah.
I know when they're in a box, they're better and all that sort of stuff.
I like loose figures
Yeah.
better.
That's what we have.
I collect loose figures. We were just at a toy show last week, and I was trying to get a bunch of Muppets, and I prefer them loose. They're more fun to look at.
So I just make it how I want.
They're beautiful.
And this one,
Good luck.
I would take it
I'll try.
without clothes and accessories and all that sort of stuff, and even beat up a bit. I almost got one. I was bidding on eBay thing, and I bid on it, and somebody else, and it was missing like part of an arm or something, which I would have replaced. But the other guy won. So
eBay stuff.
I'm looking for this now.
I'll keep an eye
I
out.
was wondering if,
Yeah, we'll look for it. If
Is
you
it
don't want to
possible?
go, yeah, we'll look
and you
for
guys,
it. Okay.
and I was watching, what's that television show called? I see it on YouTube where they're Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
And they actually had one on Pawn Stars. So.
You're probably
And it had the uniform and all that sort of stuff going on.
Is there a
But
Scuba
yeah,
Joe?
this is just a placeholder.
Yeah, look at Scuba Joe.
Yeah, those are original advertising.
Yeah.
Oh, they should have a scuba
Back in
Joe.
the day.
Oh,
I'm sure they do. That's a jet. Is that parachuter?
yeah.
Or is that a? Yeah. I
They're
think
so cool. They're so cool. I'll keep an eye out for a nurse. I'll
Yeah,
ask around.
I appreciate it.
What's the one we were just at?
Toy Fusion.
Toy Fusion in
Off of
in
Arden?
Sacramento.
Really?
They do a toy show where a bunch of local vendors come out every month, and they do it in the parking lot. And you just ask, and everybody knows everybody, and they're so nice because it's collectors selling to other collectors.
Yeah.
They're just such nice people.
The boys just gravitated to
Yeah.
it.
The gold looks awesome.
Well,
Yeah,
I just made them neutral. What I did was I got them on eBay, and clearly like some kid had made them before, and they were missing parts.
Yeah.
I had to like search for little parts and stuff like that. I may try to dry brush paint them at some point.
Yeah, they got all kinds of paint for that. For like
Right now
the
they're
Warhammer
just
and stuff.
neutral.
Yeah.
Wow, this
But
is
yeah,
cool.
and then this tells a little bit about. I made these to tell about each one.
Yeah, these are beautiful.
The three things that you care about is the model, the plastic, the box art, and the instructions.
So the boxes look great.
The boxes are really
Is that the
cool.
Phantom of the Opera on the left there?
And there was even some complaints lodged that the pictures on the boxes did not represent what you ended up buying. Especially if you look at the Wolfman,
Yeah.
and then you look at the picture on the box.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh yeah.
that is not as cool as that.
Yeah.
And then 1962, these two came out, and then on and on back.
As you can see, our friend Terry is in search of that rare original G.I. Joe nurse in good to semi-good condition. If you have one or know of someone who does that's willing to sell, she'd be in wonderful company in this lifetime collection. So please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you for joining us on Dead Gentry as we explored this incredible Lifetime G.I. Joe collection. These collectibles remind us that the treasures we loved as children can still inspire us decades later. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of vintage G.I. Joe and Action Man, please give the video a like, subscribe to Dead Gentry, and ring the bell so you don't miss future adventures into toys, antiques, and vintage collectibles that time left behind. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What was your favorite figure, vehicle, or memory from today's collection? Did you collect G.I. Joe or Action Man growing up? Or is there a piece you're still hunting for? Let us know in the comments below. We always read them. Until next time, stay curious and may your next find be special, because in Dead Gentry, time keeps leaving things behind.